Hello everyone, today we're going to be solving question number 7 from the 2023 Mathcounts chapter, Target Round. The question reads, two parallel planes a distance 8 meters apart intersect a sphere. Each of the circles where the planes intersect the sphere has an area of 128 pi meters squared. What is the surface area of the sphere? Express your answer in terms of pi. So surface area of a sphere we know given radius r is 4 pi r squared. So our goal ideally is to figure out either the radius or the diameter of the sphere. Secondly, we know that these planes intersect at a distance 8 meters apart, and also they have the same, these circles have the same area, which means that it's safe to assume that these two planes intersect equidistant from the center of the sphere. Otherwise, if this were slightly skewed with the 8 meters not being centered at the center of the sphere, like if it were, suppose you have a sphere like this, and one plane intersected up here, one intersected at a bulkier part, then the area of the circle intersecting, this is a side view by the way, the area of the circle created at the intersection would differ. Okay, so to solve this problem, I am going to make a cross-section view from the side, and we're going to have our circle. Oh, no. Okay. This is our circle, and we have one plane intersecting up here, one intersecting down here, and we know the center is right in the middle, so that means this distance should be 4. There should be 4 units or 4 meters. And also we're given that the area of each circle is 128 pi meters squared. If you recall, the area of a circle is pi, I'm going to call the radius r2. So pi r2 squared. So r2, by the way, is the radius of the circle. So you know that pi r2 squared is 128 pi. Well, that means r2 squared is 128, so r2 is 8 root 2. That means the side length, the radius of this circle is 8 root 2 meters. Okay, now we can figure out the area of the sphere, because this 4, so when you're measuring the distance between these planes, you're measuring it perpendicular to the planes themselves, and in this case, because they're equidistant from the radius, we can say that the distance is 4 from the center of the sphere too. So this is going to be a right angle here, so now you have a right triangle with side lengths 4 and 8 root 2. And to figure out the radius of the sphere, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So 4 squared plus 8 root 2 squared equals, well, 4 squared is 16. 8 root 2 squared we see over here is 128. So this is equal to 144. So that means the sphere's radius is 12 meters. And now we just want the surface area of the sphere. So that's 4 pi r squared. In this case, r is 12. So 4 pi 12 squared, that is 24 squared pi, which is 576 pi. So the surface area of the sphere is 576 pi. The important thing to note in this problem, and in most 3D problems, is usually a cross-section is the way to look at the problem. You might have to do multiple cross-sections depending on the problem, but always look at it from a cross-sectional view, because if you have 2D is a lot easier to work with than 3D.